have a good view
Are you
here.
recording?
Yeah, I am.
Just want to make sure you didn't get the floral arrangement.
Thank you, Susan.
Yes.
It's been a while, fellow Toastmasters. Finally see the familiar faces. December is a holiday season. So many gift givings, getting, shopping, etc. But it's also for corporations. Most corporations have a year end as of December 31st. It's also the time for performance evaluation. I'm sure everybody have been there, done that. Some are pleasant experience, some are not. I have 16 years of professional life experience, including 10 years as a manager or above. So I try to be altruistic today to share my experience. How can you become an effective evaluator? So the topic of my speech today is the 3 magic F words to make you an effective evaluator. So the first word is fact. Be factual. When you talk with your evaluatee, based on the facts, make your evaluation unbiased and professional. Make the other party more easily to accept the point. Second is friendly. We try to set up the evaluation process in a friendly or constructive environment. Use positive words. For instance, instead of use you failed to do something, try to say this is a delayed success. The third word is following up. Performance evaluation is not a one-time a year event. It's an evolving, iterative process. So keep checking the calendar, make sure the other party is following on the track. Also, it's a good idea to keep them moving and being motivated. So with these 3 magic words, I'm going to make a small mini quiz. I want to invite a volunteer come here, get a short case. We can talk about how do we do a evaluation. Any volunteer want to raise hands? All right, Sally, thank you. Thank you for the help. So in this case, I'm the veteran Toastmaster member. Probably not the case in this situation, but Sally will be our newbie, joined several months ago, just started several speeches in CC manual, Competent Communicator manual. So I'm her mentor or evaluator to see how things are going, how can I help her to keep going. Hi Sally, thank you, nice to meet you.
How are you?
Great, it's been 3 months, right, since you joined. As a mentor or coach, I try to see how things are going and how can we help you and also give you some advice to evaluate your current status. You've been through a couple of speeches already. Yes. How do you think so far?
Well, you know, I was really nervous about joining, but everyone was so friendly in the club that they really just gave me the encouragement and they told me that I could do it. So I was really excited about that.
Great. We're really excited to have you in our club. Actually, when I observe your speech, there are 3 things make you stand out. First is you're always prepared. You prepare your notes, you rehearse in front of the mirror, and you try to speak without notes, which is very impressive for a newbie. The other thing is, I'm impressed with your perseverance. Okay. To become, our ultimate goal is an evaluate or convincing or influential speaker. To make that happen, it's not overnight effort. Just like the old Chinese proverb saying, 1,000-mile journey starts with a single step. So I see your single step by step, making that happen towards your goal, which is wonderful. I like your persistency and consistency. Then the last thing I have is you are gradually overcoming the fear factor. It's a natural thing have fear in front of 1,000 people or even 20 people. But there's no panacea except practice and be confident for the speech. Do you think anything you want to improve based on your first 3 months?
Well, you already mentioned it, having the fear in front of, standing up in front of people. That's something that I still struggle with. It's very hard to get up there, and especially not using the notes. That's always a challenge, but I try and relax and basically just do the best I
Thank
can.
you. Oh,
1,000?
no, I was blue cheese.
I have 1,000.
That's what it was. My apologies.
No problem.
Great. Can I give you a piece of advice based on my observation? Being through,
So my apologies.
sometimes I sat at the back of the room. It's hard for me to capture all the words you're saying. So can you project out your voice?
Oh.
You have great story to tell. I love your story at the ice breaking. Talk about your childhood, traveling overseas, all the colorful story. I wish I could capture all the vivid experience of that story.
Well, I traveled with a carnival for many years. You probably hear a lot more stories coming out of me.
That's great. Yeah, speak out, get your voice heard by the people. Just like just read the movie, The King's Speech. The speech therapist, Leonel Logue, coached the King George VI. Said, "You must have voice in your words." So it applies to us as well. We have our faith to our story. So speak out, you get your points crossed. How about we set up another meeting, maybe another 2-3 weeks, see after your, or maybe 2-3, maybe a month, so we can catch up, see are you on the right track.
Sounds great. Yeah, I would love to do that.
Great, thanks.
Well, thank you for
Appreciate
your
that.
help.
So thank you, Sally, for the help. Within this mini case, I'm using facts, personal commitment, overcoming the fear factors gradually, etc. I'm also trying to be friendly, use constructive words. Okay? Encouraging her to use the movie story anecdote to help her understand how to project out the voice, and then set up a follow-up meeting. So with these three, be factual, be friendly, and be following up, so we can train ourselves, become an effective evaluator. Now, I conclude my speech and welcome any comments. Thank you.
That was really good, Mike. I always enjoy your speeches because you use humor, and today you used the word panacea, and I love that word, and I don't hear it enough.
Oh.
And you always work on saying the word of the day. You're one of the few people that is always successful.